What's up, everybody? Once again, my name is Matt, and welcome back to Let's Play Paper Mario the Thousand-Year Door. In the last episode, we learned the location of the next crystal star, and met up with this little guy. His name is Punio, and he's gonna take us there. First things first, though, before we get going, I did rearrange my badges, so I'll show you what I'm running with. Damage, Dodge, Power Bounce, and Power Smash. Those are currently eating up all 6 of our BP. That being said, though, let's enter this strange-looking pipe and say goodbye to the interlude section because, well, it's about time that we start the next chapter. Chapter 2. The Great Boggly Tree. Now, I'll be honest with you guys, I do not like Chapter 2 whatsoever. It's one of the few chapters in this game that I don't like, and I'll talk more about that a little bit later on. Just know that I'm going to try and get through here as quick as I can. So, the Boggly Woods, huh? Looks mysterious, alright. What do we run into next? Okay, just a bit further and we should be able to see the Great Tree. The Elder and her friends are waiting for us there. Oh, and my little sister too. Come on, let's go. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the music and the atmosphere, like the colors on the ground, that contrast with the trees and everything. It looks really beautiful. It's just that this chapter has a lot of annoying things that really make it less fun to play through, to be honest.
Wee-hee-hee-hee! Time to go to work, lovelies! Vivian, you understand what we've got to do, yes?
A, find that Mario guy, and B, steal the map to the crystal stars, right? We can just do away with Mario and his friends, can't we? Or is that bad?
Oh, bad things happen all the time, Vivian, but you're right about our goals. If my information is correct, Mario should be coming down this road quite soon. You must ambush him here and get that map. What's this now? Vivian, what's that you're fawning over there?
Oh, what, you mean this? I found it near that tree over there a while back. Isn't it a gorgeous necklace? It was so lovely I just had to pick it up.
Vivian, for shame, picking up someone's scraps. Disgusting, greedy. But enough about that. Vivian, my dear pack rat. Bring out the sketch of that Mario guy that you got from Grotus. Mwee!
Eep, what? I don't have that. You said it was way too important, so you took it. You should have it.
Don't be ridiculous. I don't have that thing. You were in charge of it. You wretched little worm, blaming me for something you proudly screwed up.
But Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? Go.
Oh, what is it, Marilyn? Huh? What's that? A mustachioed fellow? This is no time for such nonsense, you great oaf. Save your games for later. Now, where was I? You, Vivian, don't tell me you lost our precious sketch.
But listen, look, it's not my fault. I never had the sketch.
Silence, you tits! Such impudence! How dare you talk back to me like some rebellious child? It's clear to me that the only rationale your type understands is force. For your punishment, I'll be taking that necklace you just found. Yes, so sorry.
But Beldum... Oh, you're horrid! Well, I guess we can just ignore those guys and hit that tree for a free sleepy sheep, hooray! Yeah, they're not gonna pay us any mind, so we'll just walk right by them for now. And over here, we got ourselves some brand new enemies, so let's try and get a first strike on these guys if we can. I ran directly into that attack. I'm an idiot. But yeah, you want to try and first strike them with your hammer because, as you guys can see, the piranhas have their mouths open and have very sharp teeth. So if we jumped on them, we would actually damage ourselves. Now, another reason why you should upgrade coops for this chapter is because these clefts, right, they have 2 defense points, and, Right now, neither Mario's jump nor his hammer can actually damage the clefts whatsoever, unless we use, like, Power Smash or something like that. And, if we upgraded Goombella, she would also not be able to damage the clefts. But, if we upgrade Koops, now he does 3 damage, meaning that, he can at least deal 1 damage at a time to those clefts and, at least get rid of them. So, that's kind of why I recommend upgrading Koops for this chapter. Anyways, over here we got ourselves a honey syrup. Now, pay attention because there's a lot of, like, hidden things in the background in this chapter before we get inside the tree, so keep your eyes peeled, guys. And speaking of the tree, there, can you see it? That big tree. Ah, over there in the background. Cool. That's what I was telling you about. That's where we Punies live. That's home. Of course, it's not just us in the tree. Lots of Jabbies and Piters, too. Well, anyways, Mario, follow me. I like how the pipes have little holes, like, specifically for the Punies. Anyways, right over here is another in coupon. I'm not going to pick that up right now because inventory space is very limited in this game. And it's going to be a while before we see a shop, so I don't want to pick that up and have that, you know, taking up a slot in my inventory right now that I can save for, like, other more important things. Anyways, though, here we are at the Great Deku... Oh, never mind, this is just the Great Tree. My bad, guys, got a little bit ahead of myself. Before we go and talk to Punio real quick, back here is actually a badge that we can pick up, and this is the FP Plus badge. So again, much like the HP Plus badge, this will trade like 3 BP for an extra 5 FP. Wouldn't really recommend using it unless you're like in a bind. Anyways, let's talk to this guy. Oh no, what's the matter? Well, take a look. This door wasn't here before. Someone just installed it. And I can't open it. I thought I could finally save everyone. I'm a fool. Hey, don't take it so hard. It does look sturdy, though. What do we do now? Got it! Hey, where you going, buddy? Come back! You can't just say you got it and then, like, not tell us the plan at all. Alright, I guess he's, like, going up the tree now. It's kinda weird. What's up, dude? Long ago, the puny elder told me about a secret entrance somewhere around here. We can get in through there. I'm completely sure of it. Problem is, I doubt finding it is gonna be easy. I mean, it won't be labeled secret entrance. What should we do? Not to be a worrywart, but how in the heck can we find somebody's secret entrance? Well, it's hidden by this invisible thingy. We need to find and remove the thingy. Boy, but removing a normal thingy sounds tough enough, let alone an invisible one. Oh, I got it! Flurry! Surely Madame Flurry's powers can help us. Flurry is a refined and dignified lady who lives in these woods. The elder says she's a wind spirit who can wield the powers of the air with ease. You see where I'm going with this? She can use wind power to blow the thingy away. Well, it won't hurt to try. Flurry lives in the deepest corner of the woods, so... let's head back in the direction we came from. Alright, so I guess we have to go find a McDonald's Flurry, and eating that will somehow give us the power of wind. So, let's head back and find the McDonald's somewhere deep in the woods. That joke is not even funny, I apologize, guys. Ah, these woods are the most wonderful in all the world. Yes, indeed. Building a house here was just the finest idea I ever did have. Oh my, yes. This place is so different from the bright flashbulbs of the world I'm used to. Such peace. This negative image of the real world soothes my body and soul. But what's even better is that I, Madame Flurry, grow even more lovely here. Plus, those squishy, adorable little punies that live in the tree are so nice to me. But I suppose if I stay here too long, I'll begin to crave the hustle and bustle before long. Oh my, it's happening even as I speak. Already I feel the need for drama. The moment of exhilaration when the spotlight shines down on the stage. On me. Surely I was born to be an actress for the ages. It's settled then. I shall rise again. But before I make my stage comeback, I simply must whip my body and mind into shape. I'll just have to put on some makeup and make my beauty even more beautiful. Wait a moment. No! It's gone! Gone, I tell you! My what? Don't just leave me hanging, man. I need to know! Oh, that's the worst. It's like in A Link to the Past when your uncle dies and he's like, Zelda's your, but then he never finishes that sentence, so you never know. Although in this case, we're actually going to Flurry's place right now, so we'll find out soon enough what's bothering her. If we head straight in this direction, we'll see Flurry's place in no time. Alright, well, thanks for the directions. Also, I'll try to grab that in coupon, like, when we're done with this chapter, because once we get inside the Great Tree, we will eventually get to an item shop, and then I can use that to store some of my items and make room for that coupon, and thank goodness I got the first strike. So this is a new enemy. These guys are called Puffs. I believe these ones specifically are called Hail Puffs, but if you played the Chapter 6 in the original Paper Mario, these guys should be very familiar. So I think they only have like 3 HP, no defense, but they can run into you by just, you know, charging up and dashing at you, or I believe they can also electrify themselves and deal damage that way, so you're gonna want to be careful. I'm just gonna defend this turn because, yeah, I really can't do anything against this Cleft unless I'm using Koops, so if I defend, at least I know Mario will be safe for the most part, especially if I land my action command, even more so since I do have damage dodge on, so those guys cannot damage me whatsoever. I suppose I could try, like, super guarding, but here's the thing with super guarding. So although you can negate like all damage and deal some back at the enemies, you have a third of the time to get the command for super guarding than you do for just your standard action command, so I generally don't do it. Anyways, this is the P down, D up badge. Basically, it will drop the damage our ally deals and receives by 1, so yeah, it's not exactly the greatest badge ever, but there are some specific uses for it. Alright, so yeah, hit that switch, that way you can raise this pipe up a little bit higher, and also, Koops is kind of blocking the way, but there is indeed a star piece right over here. And the reason why you wanted to raise that pipe up is because, well, there is an airplane panel, but before we use that, over here to the left is actually another shine sprite, so let's hit that with Koops, and there we go. That is the only shine sprite outside of the Great Tree, so don't worry about finding those anytime soon. But now, we're just gonna head in this direction. Ooh, there we go. Almost didn't make that. And see what's inside this badge block. And no, you know what? I'm pretty sure those things respawn if I leave the screen. So we'll try and pick that one up a little bit later on. I'm pretty sure they don't let you miss badges in this game. So we should be alright. Anyways, look, there, in the distance. That's what I was telling you about. Flurry's place. Alright, sweet, we made it! And yeah, thankfully they did include one of those restore blocks, which I don't think we need right now, but behind that is actually a Volt Shroom, and dang it. Alright, let's see, I don't think I need 2 Sleepy Sheep, so yeah, I'll get rid of that one. But if you eat the Volt Shroom, you get electrified, and then any enemy that, like, makes physical contact with you will take damage, so pretty cool little item. And there's another star piece for us. Anyways, let's travel back into the background and make our way over to Madame Flurry's place, shall we? I'm excited to meet this character and find out what's wrong with her. Excuse me? No answer. Maybe she isn't here. I wonder if she went for a walk in the woods. Well, no, she definitely didn't do that. Madame Flurry, hello? If you're here, say something! Oh no! Let's check our room. Eek! No! Out of the question! You mustn't come in here! Madame Flurry? Are you there? Is that you? What are you doing? Oh, wait a moment! Those darling, squishy little footsteps! Is that you, Punio? Oh, it's been an age since I saw you last, you poor dear. Is there something you need? Well, the thing is, we have a problem that only you can help us with, ma'am. The Great Tree's entry hole is blocked. There's this stupid door we can't seem to open. My puny friends are inside, so they're in a pickle, and Mario needs these crystal stars. It's a train wreck, really. If you can't find the secret entrance for us, we're doomed. Oh, is that all, dearie? You came all this way here just for that? My adorable little Punio, you know I would do anything in my power to help you. However, lamentably, I'm in a bit of a bind myself. I just cannot come out. Gee, is something wrong? It's somewhat embarrassing, but I never go out without my favorite necklace. I just can't find the blessed thing. I suspect I dropped it on my daily constitutional. I'd be simply scandalized if anyone saw me without it, so I shan't be going out. I absolutely must have that necklace to highlight my beauty, and that's that. Gee whiz, that must be some nice necklace, huh? Hang on. You know what? It's weird. I'm sure I just heard someone talking about a necklace. What's that? Do speak up. You, whoever just spoke, do you have some clue as to my necklace's whereabouts? If you do, you must help me. Please, be a dear, find it, and bring it back to me. If you could, then I'd be delighted to help my squishy little friend Punio. Don't worry, Madame Flurry, I'm sure Mario can find your necklace. Word is, he's super. You can do it, right, Mario? Yeah, totally, I'll find the necklace. Great, it's decided then. Let's go find it. I mean, I am Super Mario. I'm sorry to trouble you so. Don't worry about it, Madame Flurry. So, yeah, thankfully, Koops did remember that, these Shadow Sirens were talking about a necklace that they found. Beldum, I told you! Blaming me for losing the sketch and you had it!
Silence, you twit! Now's not the time to get hung up on stupid details. We must study this sketch.
Guh?
Wow, this Mario guy looks so manly. Check out that bushy mustache. How handsome. You know something though, my lovelies? I swear I've seen this gentleman before. Ack! He's Mr. Mustache.
Guh!
Heck, I don't believe this. Vivian, this is without a doubt all your fault. I'll be dealing out some strict punishment later, my dearie. Oh yes, I promise you that.
What? That's not fair. You're the one who had the...
Silence, you squirrel brain. Don't you cop that insolent attitude with me.
Ugh, this is not fair.
And about that necklace, I was thinking of returning it to you, but no more.
Aww.
And since you caused this problem, you have to figure out how to find this Mario chump.
Okay. Man, you kind of feel bad for Vivian. Like, she really didn't even do anything, but she's getting all the blame here. Oh well, not much we can really do about that, but we do need to go and track down the Shadow Sirens and, get that necklace back. Thankfully, they're supposed to be looking for us, but, they are like the worst team when it comes to tracking down somebody ever, so they're not going to move from where they are at all. So let's just make our way back all the way to pretty much the beginning of the chapter and find them. Also, yeah, there's a star piece in that tree that I forgot to get a little bit earlier on, but no big deal because we got it now. And also, yeah, there we go. We got ourselves the Quake Hammer badge. This will slightly damage all ground enemies as well as enemies that are on the ceiling. It's actually a pretty good badge, I guess. I'm not sure that I'll ever use the Quake Hammer badge, but, I guess there are, like, some very specific spots in this game where it might be beneficial, so, I don't know, perhaps we'll, like, put it on sometime in the future. Alright, so I'm gonna try to avoid getting into, like, any fights out here in the main wooded area. There's gonna be, like, way more fights inside the tree itself, so the ones out here are kind of insequential. Now, you do want to, like, zigzag just a little bit because these piranha plants are kind of tricky to avoid, but thankfully, we made it through.
Well, if it isn't Mario! Shiny mustache or no, you can't be too bright if you came here looking for us. Wee-hee-hee-hee. And you know why? Because we were waiting for you!
I remember. They're the ones with... Hey, wait a second. What do you mean you've been waiting for Mario? That sounds suspicious.
Wee-hee-hee-hee. I've have no quarrel with you, but I simply can't allow you to hunt for the crystal stars. And so I'll be taking that little map of yours, just as soon as I deal with you.
Whoa, whoa, scary lady. How do you know about the map and the crystal stars? Have you talked to Princess Peach or something? Hey, now that I think about it, who are you anyway?
Wee-hee-hee-hee-hee. Those who seek names are often disappointed, but if you insist, we'll tell you. We are...
The three
Shadow Beauties!
The three Shadow Beauties?
Vivian, you nincompoop, what are you babbling about? It's Shadow Sirens! I don't see 3 beauties, I see 2, but then there's you, and you're plug ugly.
Alright, sis, I'm sorry. It's just you always call us lovelies and...
It's just a figure of speech. Oh, I've got some fierce punishment coming your way.
Aw, gee whiz, I hate being punished.
That's for later, though. First, we have to deal with this Mario and his friends. Let's do it, my lovelies, or rather, my lovely and ugly Marilyn, Vivian. The might of the 3 Shadow Sirens will be more than enough to win the day.
Okay, go. Alright, here we go. So now we're fighting the 3 Shadow Sirens.
It's most unlucky that our sights are set on you. Well, unlucky for you, of course. Marilyn, Vivian, let's show them precisely what we can do.
Go. Yes, sis. Alright, so here we go. Now, each of the Sirens have different HP values. So Beldam actually has 9 HP, Vivian has 10, and Marilyn has 12. Marilyn also does 2 attack, and Beldam and Vivian both do 1. So I'm gonna lead off with, Earth Tremor, and hopefully I can nail this perfectly. It is a pretty easy, thing to do. All you have to do is press A every time one of the little stars lights up. So it's not too bad. It can get a little bit complicated if they put a lot of them in a row like that, and aw, jeez. That kinda stinks. That might actually mean we don't take 2 of them out in like 1 turn. A Power Shell might still take 1 of them out, but maybe not. Ah, dang it, none of them died.
Heck, you're tougher than I thought, Mr. Mustache. I guess it's time to stop toying with you, Hit him, Marilyn, now!
Go.
What are you doing, Vivian, you twit? I'll never forgive you if you lose.
So sorry, sis. Okay, so on top of having like different HP values, yeah, they all attack with a different element. So Vivian is fire, Marilyn's thunder, and Beldam is ice. And please, please, please do not get frozen. Alright, I don't even care that I took like a ton of damage there. I'm just glad that I did not get frozen. Alright, Coop should be able to get rid of at least 2 of them now. Yeah, there we go.
Heck, now it's up to you.
Alright, so all that's left is Marilyn. I'm pretty sure our normal jump should be able to finish her off. Yeah, there we go. Go. And for that, we get nice 30 star points. Could have been a little bit better, but I did mess up my action command on the Earth Tremor. But we still made it, no problem.
Wee heck. Ugh, maybe we were just a touch overconfident. Marilyn, Vivian, you lumps. We would have won if you 2 pulled your weight. Both of you prepare for a world-class punishment session when we get home.
Yeah, get out of here. And hey, check it out. They dropped Flurry's favorite necklace. Hooray! That's Flurry's necklace. Yes, let's take it to her. Couldn't have said it better myself, Punio. So now we just gotta make our way all the way back to Flurry's place. And, you know what? You guys know how to get there. So I'll just cut and I'll see you guys when we arrive. Alright, so we finally made it back to Flurry's place. It took a little while, but I'm glad that we're here. Anyways, I think this is actually a good place to end off the video, so if you guys enjoyed this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. If you want to see more, consider subscribing. But once again, guys, my name is Matt. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.